All right, how's everybody doing today? Bending, and guess what? Today we're bending. Got ourselves 2019 Volvo. Got the D13, 12.8 liter. You can see here, buckled up pretty good right there. So we had to set her up, take the tire off on the machine and all that stuff. You can see here, we got her on the machine, got our dead leg in the front, right here. And because it's such a short bend, back here, we're only gonna go right in front of the tandems. If you look down our gauges, you can see our front end gauges are over here. This one's way over here. Our front end's over about 6.5 to 8 inches. Well, it's hit right here, dead in the front, hit a dump truck or something like that. I don't know what it hit, but it hit straight on. The frame was jacked up. They just kind of pushed everything back together to get all the parts in the front back in, which is more of a pain in the ass for us, but we're gonna get her bent up. So stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe if you like the channel. All right, so one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the shock mount, drag link, all this stuff right here, so we can get a pusher in right here, okay? And as usual, if you're working on a Volvo, just don't even mess with the standard. Just go ahead and get all metric, because it's all metric. Take some parts off. Gotta go get a bigger hammer. So while we're waiting, and I'm walking across the street over here, plan to have merch out with my logo on it and everything. Check it out. I'm gonna set up a merch store link here pretty soon, and you guys can support if you want. I mean, if you want some merchandise, let me know. All right, got the hammer. It's gonna do the job. Oh, it freaks out on us. Alright, so seeing as we're so far away over here, let me flip you around here. All this stuff's in the way, right? We gotta get up in here. So this is in the way, this is the way. So what we got here, some little extension we put on top, like so, and we can push up near the top where the bend is, because this is rolled out really bad. I'll show you here. You can see there how bad the rail itself is rolled out. This is way over here. We got this cool little device here, which we'll push up here, and then between there we'll block out. I know it's a little sketchy, but if it works, it's not dumb. Alright, so we changed it up a little bit. We went ahead and set the thing on the machine, set the truck on the machine. Threw knee bars up here for safety. Right here on the front of the machine. That way we don't overload our jack and stuff. That's what we got going on. Got a little safety stands there. They ain't got no weight on them, but you know, if something happens, we got it covered. So this truck here has got some different setups for sure, okay? Let's see here, we got our setup with our wedge and blocked out that we can push. Sitting up on there, we got these knee bars on there, you know, so we're pushing just that one rail. Alright, so day two, we got our, right between the def tank here and the battery box, we got our pusher. Had to remove a bolt in there to get our stiff softener in there. We pushed right here. We got our dead leg right here. Now we're gonna move it to the back. You can see our gauges got a little bit better. All right, so there we go. You can see there. And we'll push her, bend her on back over. Alright, so we got our Volvo back over in the other shop. Here's what we got going on. So when we push this back down, it cracked right there, as you can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind it out, back bevel it, clean it up a little bit, weld up the hole, grind it down, drill a new hole. Here we go. All right, first thing we do is, what I like to do is sometimes I'll come over and I'll actually disconnect the ECM completely. Just go ahead and disconnect it, because alright, as you can see there, we kind of ground it down, beveled it. Okay, we're gonna weld that up, weld that hole up. If you ain't got a welder like this, you ain't gonna weld long, son. Alright, so we got it all ground down, nice and smooth. Okay. Alternate between two different sand grinding discs, you know, get a fine grit flap disc and get a nice polish on it. You get all the grinding marks out. But now, do a 3-axle alignment, and she's done, baby. Another episode of Bending with Bending. If you like the channel, like, share,